I was laid off from the C-suite twice, but now I'm making six figures and well on my way to 7. I've been blessed with a 6,000 square foot home, 3 luxury vehicles, and a beautiful family. How did I get here? I decided I wasn't going to allow corporate life to limit me from achieving my full potential. And I want to help you find your freedom too. Welcome to the Exec Academy. Hi, Simon here again. In this video, I'd like to talk briefly about one of the most important things you can do after being laid off, and that's to keep structure in your day. If, like me, you were laid off from a C-suite role, you have probably had plenty of structure in your life up until now. After being laid off? Not so much. The meetings, reviews, and conferences that consumed most of my calendar were gone, but I realized that whilst the structure I'd known, and often complained about, was no longer in place, it was vitally important for me to fight the urge to become a couch potato. I needed to introduce a different structure into my life. Why? Well, because without structure, everything falls apart. From skyscrapers to the human body, structure keeps things standing and in order. After being laid off, I realized the best way to introduce a new structure into my life was to establish a new daily routine. Routines become habits, and habits produce results, either positive or negative. While being laid off is a far cry from a pleasant experience, it does still present you with certain opportunities. Namely, being able to reorganize your day and prioritize your time around what you deem to be important. How did I establish a daily routine? Well, while I can't tell you exactly what routine will work for you, I do have 5 helpful principles that I kept in mind when establishing mine. Number 1, take your body's rhythm into consideration. I'd been used to waking up at 5:30 AM for the past 20 years, so I fought the temptation to start sleeping in until 9. Not only would sleeping in have thrown the rhythm of my body out of whack, it would also have meant that I was 3.5 hours less productive per day. That said, if you feel you've been overwhelmed and that your body does need extra rest, go to sleep a half hour or maybe an hour earlier. This way, you'll keep your internal clock used to waking up at the same time, but also provide your body with the rest it needs. Number 2, create a task list before going to sleep. I've always been a list builder, finding satisfaction in crossing off tasks as I complete them. Creating a task list for the next day before you go to sleep gives you a reason to wake up. It's a motivator. Even if you end up changing half the things on the list, that's okay. Number 3, create space to fill the well. Remember, you're the one setting the schedule now. Plan to build time into your day to fill your soul's personal well. Schedule time to do things that bring you life, happiness, and a sense of fulfillment. It may be reading or being in nature. For me, it was woodworking. The what isn't really what's important, but building it into your schedule is. Number 4, applaud the small victories. It's important to experience the fulfillment of winning. If everything on your schedule is related to some big, grandiose task that will take months or maybe just weeks to accomplish, you'll end up frustrated. I made sure I achieved some small accomplishments. My recommendation is to pick at least 2 tasks every day that you can complete that same day. Why? Because we all need to feel like winners, even you. Number 5, prepare for the future. I said it earlier that you've been given an opportunity. There's no one checking in on you anymore. There's no boss looking over your shoulder. While that can be scary, it's also liberating. It frees you up to focus on and prepare for the future you want to achieve. Don't waste this time vacationing or binge watching TV. Build time into your schedule to lay the groundwork for what you want to achieve in a year, 5 years, maybe 10 years from now. Sign up for a course, join a think tank, network. I promise, if you do the hard work of structuring your life to succeed, like me, you'll look back and see that it was one of the best decisions that you ever made. So get out there, re-establish your life.